Hello, this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chiles, www.superhotchilies.com. Welcome to our series of videos called Peppers 101 on our YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. The purpose of these videos is to teach you all about different chilies and pass the knowledge along so that you can pass the knowledge along to others. When people see that pepper in your garden, you can go, oh, it's from this country, and here's how it's used, and here's the history, or here's who crossbred it and who made it, and you can get that information. Okay, so it's to educate. The purpose is to educate. Of course, it's kind of marketing a bit, so people will come to my website and be interested in buying it. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But for right now, this is for educational purposes, and I hope you learn more about chilies through my videos, because I want you guys to learn. I want you to learn. So we're going to talk about taste, flavor, etc. But we're also going to talk about the origin, how it's used, and that kind of stuff. That's what we're going to do. So right now, this is the paprika Kalocsa. And Kalocsa is an area in Hungary. And the paprika Kalocsa really has almost no heat at all, and sometimes no heat at all. And they're pretty good size, and as you can see, they're pretty darn productive. This is a really delicious paprika type. Let's show you the spelling of it. It'll be on the website, on the internet anyway. Kalocsa. So it's called Kalocsa Paprika or Paprika Kalocsa. Okay? And you can see it's very, very productive. Now, I'm going to do a video on the pepper right next to it, which is Spaghetti 179, and you can see they both look like each other a bit, except Kalocsa's much bigger. But we'll do a video on Spaghetti 179 later on. But here's Paprika Kalocsa, and it's mild, definitely has sweet, nutty flavor tones. Very, very productive. You can see this pepper's all over the place. It looks like the bugs are leaving these alone, except for one pepper I just spotted that has a little bit of damage to it. I'm going to have to tie these up higher. You'll see I tied them lower and need to go higher. Now, it's a delicious paprika. It's a productive paprika. Again, paprikas are mostly in Europe used dried. They're dried into powders, and then they're used for seasoning. But this is thick enough walled that you can definitely stuff and roast these. Fill them with chicken and cheese and wrap them in bacon. It'll be a lot more flavor than a jalapeno. And don't get me wrong, I love different jalapenos, but this will be a lot more flavor. So experiment. Make a sauce out of it. You cook it. Use it in cooking and soups and stews. Be daring. Be adventurous. Try these chilies different ways. You don't have to do it the same way the country it comes from. You don't have to follow what they do. I mean, go ahead and make some flavorful powders of it to use for seasoning and cooking. A fresh paprika powder is going to be way more flavorful than the paprika powder you buy at the grocery store that's been sitting on the shelf for months or that was heat processed. Making your own sun-dried paprika powder is going to be way better in flavor. So this is the Kalocsa Paprika, and I think this is something you might want to grow. Well, I'm going to say that pretty much about every chili if you've never grown it. But please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any other information on this pepper, maybe you're from Hungary or from that region, feel free to put some information in the comments section. I have no problem editing the text on my website about something if there's more of a story to tell on a pepper. Got to be open to the knowledge of others. Okay? So this is a Kalocsa Paprika. And I'm Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chiles, and this video series is Peppers 101. And I hope you learned something today. Take care. Bye-bye.